if I'm going into real estate, it's either my house, which I hate buying homes, or I'm going to give the money to Grant and go, hey, go pick a winner, man. Like, I don't care. It's not my business. But, you want to smash $10 million and turn it into 500. I'm probably your guy, right? I'm the guy that gives you access to like the future market. And I think this blockchain thing, like, you let me know last time you saw an opportunity to farm, shape, drive $100 trillion industry.
It's really unbelievable, how early we're in. And, a funny story, Gary, is, I went to go buy some gold and silver. I believe in diversification. I own a ton of crypto, ton of real estate. I was going to buy some gold.
Rich, man. That just means you're rich. See, when
man, I'm not rich, man.
Out there, okay, the only people that diversify are really rich people.
Yeah, some people are against diversification. They say you should go all in on what you know so that you can amplify that. So the guy at the gold shop, me and him are talking. I bring up Bitcoin, obviously a gold and silver shop. He hates Bitcoin. So we're kind of going back and forth. And I'm just like, dude, like you have no idea. And this was his pushback. This was his argument. He said, we can sit here and go back and forth in this, but we're both missing the number one asset. Then I'm watching your interview with your brother, and you talked about that you had bought like a whole shipping container full of AR-15s or something. Well, that's what he said. He said that the real big investment that's going to, be worth more, 10, 20 years from now is going to be bullets and AR style rifles. And then I heard your interview and I'm like, shoot, maybe I should sell this Bitcoin and buy some ARs.
No, bro, you do not want to sell Bitcoin. Okay. And you most definitely do not want to sell Bitcoin right now. Okay?
Well,
like you only have gold. I know the history of gold. I got it. Okay. Gold for me in the last 10 years was a really bad investment. Okay. So let's think about it this way. I took $10 million at Chargebacks 911 and turned it into $500 million.
Wow.
In 12 years. Now, I destroyed a family. Well, we destroyed a family over it. It was extremely expensive emotionally. I mean, I got this FTC shit that's happened that like 40 years I have been in the most crazy businesses on the planet. Not one civil suit, not one discriminatory whisper. Thousands of staff all over the world with different like global, HR things. And you come into the payments business, it's hilarious. I mean, I think I know who called on me. I think somebody said, hey, they're making too much noise. And that sounds crazy, but that happens when you're disrupting markets. So what like I was threatened to be expelled from the UK by doing a legal deal in 1994 with the Norwegians. Remember I said the Norwegian guy? 4 years later, I'm spanking the power markets. I mean, we are cleaving it, and its brain is being removed from its, it's undergoing this like, oh my God, supply and demand are going to talk to each other. And dude, they had 1,000 years of energy, right? When you do that kind of thing, like people really don't want you here. There was another time where a very large bank that invites me to the most expensive dinner or restaurant for lunch and then threatens me with, hey, I'm going to call all my bank buddies up and we're going to pull the power off the grid and we're going to squeeze you and drive you into a liquidity crisis. Because they knew I was super, super, super sharp. I mean, power station sharp in the power market. And so, you know what? I finally got to a point when people are now paying attention because people have always underestimated me for sure. And that's been my golden, I hear that little accent of yours on it. Don't ever lose it, son. They're going to fucking underestimate you because people are sarcastic and arrogant, I've learned.
Very. Egotistical.
I have gone into every market. Since I went into the United Kingdom. They said, what are you here for? I am going to correct this marketplace, and it's going to be painful. And I'm going to short this market 10 trillion decatherms. They all looked at me and went, You Americans, you're so over the top, right? Like literally, I started to learn, oh, wow, share the truth strategy with everybody. Nobody
Mhm.
believes you anyway. And if it's audacious, Elon didn't hide it from anybody. Not one person can keep up with a great vision, right? You can't
Sure.
copycat it either. So that's
It
thinking big, man. And
I
this is an
always say that. I'll always say that, Gary, that like you can't, people can steal your idea, they can steal your business, but they can't steal your passion. They can't steal, that what's inside you. And obviously, your story, growing up, small town Louisiana, I would assume, like you said, people were always betting against you. Then you find now you have multiple $1 million exits. Now you're getting into Bitcoin, and I look at, we're on the brink of the spot ETF being approved. We're on the brink of where the Bitcoin spot ETF is going to be approved. 88% of the Bitcoin supply is locked up. I mean, the Bitcoin halvening is right around the corner. So like where we're at now, but I guess, I think this cycle is going to be very, very similar to the previous cycles. But Gary, I guess what people would push back, what's different about this cycle, we weren't on the brink of World War III, right? So,
nope.
but I think Bitcoin actually performs better than what people think in a World War III scenario. What do you
Well,
think?
I think I don't wear brands, and I wore this for your audience. Okay. You boys, I do not wear jerseys and brands, but I think this asset is getting ready to do something that this world has never seen an asset class do ever. And
Ever.
it's for a lot of technical reasons too. See, when I say it, I think people go, "Oh yeah, I'll let FTX and all." No, no, no. For some basic technical market reasons, this thing is an experiment that is getting ready to be tested on the world stage, for sure. And I think it's going to be as an economic experience or experiment and experience. I think we have 9 months, no more than 9 months, to really start to think of this is a failed project or, oh my God. Like I actually, I'm worried about it failing. I was just pinging Anthony actually, because I'm looking for a nice little nod into Michael Novogratz,
Say,
who I don't know. And I would prefer, have somebody, hey,
I thought you were going to say Michael Saylor.
Michael Novogratz, just to talk to him about something. But
Mhm.
oh, and I sent him a note. I think I can help their team with something on the reporting